Target. I need to return a phone case I bought at Target and just get a few things. Like the kids don't like the chicken nuggets at Aldi, so I usually just buy them from BJ's or Target. And what I am doing is I am, not that I'm avoiding BJ's, but I'm trying to strictly stick to our budget, and it just kind of means BJ's won't work out for us the next 2 weeks, which is fine. Like, we're gonna make BJ's, I've said it in previous video that we're gonna make BJ's work for us how it works for us. Like, if it's a really good deal on something, then, you know, hey, great. I brought the camera, but I forgot the memory card, so yeah, I'm on my new iPhone. What happened was Dad upgraded my phone, and then we just gave Sophia my old phone. And that's about it. I will film what I can film. If not, Alright, so I'm gonna tell you right now that I'm one mad mama, okay? I'm choosing my language wisely here. So, literally, I just got off the phone with school, okay? Do you want to know what happened at lunch today? Okay? So yesterday, McKenzie comes out and she says that her bully has, they're freely allowed to sit where they want at lunch. So, she generally just picks where she wants to sit, and her bully has decided he's going to sit with her or bug her or do whatever else. So she has requested to move tables and gotten away from him, and he just picks up and follows her. Okay, what is going on here? Right? Okay, so I'm like, did you tell anybody? You know, she's like, yeah, I told so-and-so. And by the way, yesterday, like, her socks were cut, and she said it happened during lunch, and I just was like, I was really confused, like, why would there be anything sharp enough to cut your socks at lunch with? So, I'm still trying to get to the bottom of that. But, I get a phone call from school. This child, I knew without a doubt, she said, I wanted to let you know that another student pushed a chair into McKenzie today at lunch. And she says that the child, McKenzie has said that the child picks on her all the time, and, you know, we're taking it seriously. We've already had a conference with the child, and I said, if it's the child that I'm thinking about, the child has picked on her for years, and she's been trying to get away from him at lunchtime, and yet he still freaking follows her. Like, what does she have to do to get this kid to leave her alone? I don't want to be the parent that sits out there and embarrasses her every day at lunch. Like, but I will if I have to keep that little punk off my kid. You know what I mean? So, I needed to get that out. I'm very upset. It's about time to go pick him up. So, we're going to go do that. And, we'll talk to McKenzie when we get her from school. What happened at lunch?
Christy pushed 2 chairs in between this arm.
So, let me see your arm.
It hurt right here.
Did it hit your arm?
It hit like right here. And it squeezed me, pulling me tightly. Right here.
I just want to check it. Does anything hurt?
Wait a minute. That wasn't there before.
Oh, and you might have a boo-boo, but does anything hurt?
Down here it stings.
It stings. Okay, did you get ice for it?
Yes.
Okay. So why did he do that?
I don't know. He said it was an accident.
Yeah, it wasn't no accident.
Yeah, I know.
We know that kid well enough to know it wasn't an accident. Yeah.
I don't know why he did it.
Okay, but
I'm gonna try and ask him tomorrow.
We told somebody. I know you told somebody because I got a phone call. So. All right, so this day just keeps getting better and better. Okay. So we tend to sit on the playground after school for like a half hour or so, and mind you, now it's only, well, it was like 2:40ish. Okay, so school had just ended. we're out in the playground, and two older girls came up to me, and they're like, "Is McKenzie your daughter?" Now, I'm not going to use the tone or some of the language they used, okay? But I said, "Yeah, she's my daughter. If she don't leave my brother alone, I'm going to hit her. Got a right to hit her. She don't leave him alone." Okay, who are you? If she don't leave my brother alone, I'm going to hit her. Okay. Was getting nowhere in this conversation. So I walked over to where McKenzie was, and there were three boys playing. So McKenzie was on one piece of equipment, like here, and then they're over here. And I just went over and I said, "Hey, I just want to know what's going on." And the boys just start yelling and cursing, and Mackenzie's like, "I didn't do anything. I'm just sitting here." And never did the boys say that she was touching them. Like, they were like, she just won't leave us alone. I'm like, okay. And then they're like, we ain't playing. Like, "Mackenzie, what is going on?" She's like, "I haven't done anything." And I was like, "Okay, can you just come with me? Just come." And I'm still being met with. And I'm like, "Look, guys, I'm not saying anybody did anything wrong here. I just, like, I want to know what's going on, you know?" So they're still going off as I'm getting Mackenzie to come with me. And you know what? There's a school administrator standing there. She'd come outside. So I walked over and I said, "Hey, look, I don't know what's going on. I can't tell you the full story. I'm trying to get to the full story, and all I'm being told is I'm being yelled at. I'm being told these girls are going to hit McKenzie. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, and this is what's happening." And she's like, I'm gonna take care of this right now. And she's like, the rule basically after school is if you don't have a parent, you can't be there. So they don't want the older kids playing on the playground after school without a parent. They don't want that kind, because sometimes that can cause trouble. And so as they're leaving, she just keeps telling them, "You gotta go. You ain't got a parent. You gotta go. You gotta go." And they keep just running their mouths as they're leaving. And she's like, "Well, if you were doing what you were supposed to do, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now." So when they were gone, she turned to me and she's like, "I need you to go inside. I need you to fill out a complaint form, and we will handle it in the morning." She's like, "I know you don't know all of the names." And she's like, "Don't worry about it. I know who it was. Go in, fill out the paper, and I will handle it in the morning." And I'm like, "Okay, done." So I asked one of the other parents who I speak to a lot, and I've mentioned her before. I asked that parent if she would watch Kelsey for a few minutes while I went inside and took care of this, and she's like, "No problem." And that's basically what we did. We went inside, we filled out the paper. I technically filled out the wrong one, but the administrator said, "Don't worry about it. I will copy it on the right form. I might need you to sign it again, but I will fill it all out on the correct form. No problems." And I said, "I'm so sorry. I just came in and asked for the form, and this is what they gave me." So yeah, I still don't know what happened, guys. Like, I don't know if she was just trying to, because it's a huge, like, jungle gym. It's been on vlogs before, but, like, it's a huge jungle gym. And when I went over, like, she was near them, but, like, she wasn't close enough that she could have been touching them. I could you know what I mean? Like, there's just so many variables here that I couldn't see from my vantage point everything, because it is a huge jungle gym. There are a lot of kids. So I don't know, but I'm so tired of some of these kids. I really do. And you can just kind of see what a home environment they are being brought up in when, like, just me asking these two girls for their names, or just the one for their name, and I'm being told, I'm gonna hit her. I have a right to hit her. Like, you're talking to an adult, and you're showing no respect to that adult. And you've never met me, so there's no reason why you shouldn't show me some sort of respect. Like, I've always taught my kids, you know, this is an adult. This is Mr. or Mrs. So-and-so. You treat them nicely. You show them respect. You show them this, you know. You don't just go up and run your mouth. And I will correct my kids if I feel like they are doing wrong. But here we go. And by the way, so like, as we were walking home, I made McKenzie stay with me because we did leave early, and I'm like, if these kids are hanging around anywhere near here, I don't want you to be too far ahead of me. And the other parent was just like, yeah, they take the bus, and I'm like, been a fun day so far, and technically it is back to school night, and I'm like, do I even want to go up there? Because I'm like this close to just, I'm really close to just going off on someone. That's like 2 things today. You know, you're trying to protect your child, and like, I'm trying my best to not be the parent who like disciplines somebody else's child. I really am. It's not my place. I can't do that. Like, but there's a part of me that wants to, you know? So, yeah.